Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak. It's Friday, and we have a great 11 race card on tap, including the third race, which is the overnight Isla Murata handicap for 3-year-olds. We're going to see both the Todd Pletcher-trained Stanford and Materiality in this race. We'll see if either of these colts is able to make a statement and move forward on the Triple Crown Trail. Let's get right to the track and weather conditions for today's card. The main track is fast and the turf course is firm. The first race on Friday's card is a $6,250 claimer. Fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the main track. Scratch the 2, high right smokin'. Let's send you right up to race caller Larry Colmus.
Then Ceriteria, followed by Big Hope and Party Till Dawn. A 45 and 2.5 mile as they move into the far turn. And My House and Josie Gomez now 2.5 lengths in front. Maylee's Hope on the outside second, trying to close in. Lady from Havana's third. They've opened up on the others. Now Party Till Dawn has moved up into fourth. Big Hope next. Flash Song drops back, then Ceriteria. They have to come and get My House. My House comes to the top of the stretch in the clear, and now opening up 4 lengths on Maylee's Hope and Lady from Havana. 3/4 in 111 flat, and they're into the stretch. And My House to the 8th pole, 5 lengths out in front. And then it's Lady from Havana, followed by Maylee's Hope on the outside. But with a 16th to go, it's My House, and it's just a matter of how far she's going to win. My House down to the wire by about 10 or more. Second is Lady from Havana, edging out Maylee's Hope. Party Till Dawn was fourth.
My House draws off impressively in the first race. Josie Gomez was the winning jockey for trainer Rohan Cretan and owners Joker Racing LLC. My House paid $5 to win. On to the second race now, a $12,500 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds will be sprinting 6.5 furlongs on the main track. No scratches or jockey changes to report. And we'll join this race in progress.
Runner continues to race at the back of the field, midway on the far turn. And now it is Professor Jack and Luis Contreras, and they've secured the lead. They're opening up by 2 here after a 46 and 2.5 mile. Then Returning Rock, Chironi to the inside, and they've left the others behind. Creative Quality is fourth. They're into the stretch, and it's Professor Jack. Professor Jack widening the lead at the 8th pole. Now it's 4. And Chironi is clearly in second. Returning Rock is clearly third, past the 16th pole, and Professor Jack running strongly to the line. Professor Jack and Luis Contreras by 7 lengths under the wire to Chironi. And then came Returning Rock, who held on for third over a fast-closing Diamonds and Gold.
Professor Jack is much the best in his career debut, scoring by 8.25 lengths in the second race. Luis Contreras was aboard for trainer Giuseppe Iardesernia and owners Doble Jack Investment, LLC. Professor Jack returned $8.20 for the win.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination and the home of luxury residences in 2014. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of the horse.
Welcome back. Let's get to this one. A very nice race here. The $60,000 Isla Murata overnight handicap. 3-year-olds will be going a mile and an 1/8 on the main track.
They're racing in the Isla Murata, and long shot Lucky Delfino was off to a slow start. Stanford is going to the front. High Noon Rider, Key Met, and Materiality all right there, and Tradesman will sit off the pace and run about 5-6 lengths off the lead going into the turn, and Lucky Delfino is right behind Tradesman after that slow start. So Stanford leads the way early on. Stanford, the pacemaker, on top on the first turn and is the leader by 1.5 lengths. Materiality on the outside second, down toward the rail it's High Noon Rider in third as they go onto the backstretch in 23 and 3/5 seconds. And they're followed by Key Met. Tradesman's getting closer now, making a bit of a middle move here is Tradesman, only 2.5 lengths off the lead, and way out in the middle of the track is Lucky Delfino. Up the backstretch they go, and it's Stanford in front. Stanford, the leader, by a length and a half. Materiality runs along in second. On the inside, it's High Noon Rider. Then Keymat, Tradesman to the outside, and Lucky Delfino still at the back of the field as Stanford charges into the far turn after a 47 4/2 mile. Stanford and Javier Castellano on top, with stablemate Materiality now 3/4 of a length behind. Tradesman is in third, 3 off the lead, and then comes Keymat, and on the inside is High Noon Rider. Around the far turn, and it is still Stanford, and Materiality gets a bit closer now. 3/4 went in 1:11 3, and Stanford and Materiality will turn for home together. They've left Tradesman behind, then Keymat and High Noon Rider, and they're into the stretch, and stablemates battle it out in the Isla Murata. Stanford and Materiality, and Materiality has taken the lead, taken charge here, and is pulling away from Stanford and the rest of the field. And Materiality and John Velasquez go on to victory here. A perfect 2 for 2. Materiality by 4.5 lengths under the wire. It was Stanford second, and then came Tradesman and Keymat.
Materiality makes a statement in the Isla Murata, drawing off to a 5 3/4 length victory over stablemate Stanford, who finished second but was disqualified and placed last by the stewards for interference at the 3/4 pole. Materiality was ridden to victory by John Velasquez for trainer Todd Pletcher and owners Alto Racing LLC. And after the race, trainer Todd Pletcher said both of his runners will likely go in stakes next.
Well, I think, both of them would be under consideration for a stake. I thought it was a very good race from both of them, particularly Materiality. I was concerned about stretching him out in his second start and going all the way to the 1 1/8, but we were sort of limited on options, and he handled it very well.
The fourth race is a $12,500 maiden claimer. 3-year-olds will be going a mile on the main track. Scratch the 7, Miss Major. And we'll pick up this race at its midway point.
3/2 mile around the far turn, and it is Rosie's Faith and Amaluna, and they're nose to nose now on the lead, and they're clear by 2.5 to Jill's Comprise, starting to catch up from third, and they're scattered behind them. Gaiska's fourth, and then Valid Wildfire, and they're coming to the top of the stretch, and it's still Amaluna and Rosie's Faith. Amaluna's got the lead, 3/4 and 112 flat. They're into the stretch, and Amaluna's taken over the lead. Amaluna and Eric Rodriguez in front, and shifting out is Rosie's Faith in second. Jill's Comprise is third on the far outside. Amaluna at the 16th pole with Rosie's Faith coming back. And Rosie's Faith's going to run down Amaluna to win it. And then came Jill's Comprise, followed by Valid Wildfire.
Rosie's Faith battles back to take the fourth race with Leroy Nelson aboard. The winning owner and trainer here is Alan Iwinski. Rosie's Faith paid $5.40 to win. That'll take us to the fifth race, a $16,000 claimer. 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 2, the 4, and the 13. Also one jockey change. Javier Castellano will be aboard the 10 concert stage. And we'll pick this race up on the backstretch.
After that comes Open Outcry. Rome Burned to the outside. Mahubo is next, and Purrin Cat last. So they continue their run up the backstretch here, and the leader is Overton Square. Continues to get pressure from Holy Smoke through 47 2/2 mile. These two 1-2 into the turn. Keep It Pithy third to the outside. Down toward the inside, it's Global Glow. Concert Stage is right there. Down toward the inside, Open Outcry. Something's gone wrong here with Pasta Lover. Maybe an equipment problem here for Pasta Lover. Looks like the rider's out of the irons. Rome Burned is next as they make their way toward the top of the stretch. This one is wide open. Overton Square, Holy Smoke on the inside. Keep It Pithy coming after them. Concert Stage 4 wide, right in contention 2. Open Outcry is close. Global Glow, Rome Burned on the far outside. Overton Square keeps on running for the wire though. Overton Square holding them off so far. Concert Stage, Open Outcry, and Rome Burned, but it's Overton Square. Overton Square has won it over Concert Stage, then Open Outcry, and Rome Burned.
Overton Square cannot be caught in the fifth race. He takes this one with Dave Saez aboard. Bobby DeBona was the winning trainer. For owner, Peace Sign Stables. Overton Square paid $7 for the win. And here's the sixth race, an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $100,000. 4-year-olds and upward will be going a mile on the turf course. Scratch the 6, the 10, and the 11.
They're off. Syad had a very good start. To the outside, it's Storming Inti. Plouvon down toward the inside. Winning Cause is right there, along with Sky Captain and Purple Egg. And then it's back to the trailers, Unbridled Ocean and Amy's Holiday as they make their way into the turn. Storming Inti crosses over and clears, leads by a length and a half. Syad follows in second. Then Plouvon to the inside. Winning Cause alongside in fourth. Sky Captain tucks in behind horses and is fifth to the backstretch, 5 lengths off the lead. Then Purple Egg, followed by Unbridled Ocean. And the trailer is Amy's Holiday, the quarter 23 and 3. Onto the backstretch, Storming Inti. And Javier Castellano lead the way by almost 2 lengths now over Syad in second. Plouvon third to the inside. Then it's Winning Cause in fourth as they continue up the backstretch. Sky Captain fifth on the far outside. Unbridled Ocean behind them. Races just 5 lengths off the lead. And then comes Amy's Holiday and Purple Egg, 46 and 4, a solid half mile into the turn. Storming Inti on top. Syad is right alongside. Winning Cause outside of them. Plouvon rides the rail. Then Sky Captain, Unbridled Ocean, and Amy's Holiday, and Storming Inti will turn for home in front. 3/4 in 109 and 3. Storming Inti, the one to catch. Plouvon comes on the attack on the outside. These two into the final furlong. Sky Captain is up into third, and from far behind, Amy's Holiday making up late ground. But as they come to the wire, it is going to be Plouvon to win it by 2.5 lengths. And it's tight for second. Unbridled Ocean in the photo with Sky Captain, and then it was Storming Inti fourth.
Plouvon tops an accomplished field of turf runners in the 6th race, scoring his 2nd straight victory since returning from a 10-month layoff. John Velasquez was the winning jockey for trainer Chad Brown and owners Robert LaPenta, Gary Finder, and Bradley Thoroughbreds. Plouvon paid $7.40 to win. And after the race, winning trainer Chad Brown had high praise for his training.
I thought he ran terrific. You know, the race really set up for him. My other horse off of Eleventh was out there, maybe going a little quick, but nevertheless at the pace that we needed. And you know, that horse Storming Inti will come back, I think, and be better off for it in the long run now that he has a race under his belt. But Plouvon ran terrific. Johnny gave him another great ride, saving all the ground and kicking home strong.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
It's time for the 7th race, a $16,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-old fillies will be sprinting 5.5 furlongs on the main track.
They're off. A tangled beginning for Right on Target. Very good start for Coco's Cat on the inside, and Coco's Cat goes on to a 2-length early lead. Trumpet's Eminence away running in second. And then comes War Legacy, Berry Blitz in between horses. To the outside, Santine Zana goes up. Then comes True to the Game with 6 lengths off the lead. Flash Jack is next by another 2.5. They're followed by Exclusively Dixie, Reina de Misimores on the outside. Then back to Scarlet Cole. Magna's a Fleet is after that. And the trailer is Right on Target. 22 and 3 for the quarter around the far turn. And the leader is Coco's Cat, and on the outside, Santine Zana moves up in second. Trumpet's Eminence right there in third. War Legacy on the far outside begins to move up in fourth as they come toward the top of the stretch. It is Coco's Cat in front. Coco's Cat off the turn by 2.5 lengths. Santine Zana trying to close in second. On the far outside, War Legacy is third. Then comes Reina de Misimores, who's putting in a late bid. It's Coco's Cat, Santine Zana, Reina de Misimores on the outside, Berry Blitz and War Legacy. It's going to be Coco's Cat to hold on. Santine Zana was second, Berry Blitz third, Reina de Misimores was fourth.
Coco's Cat holds off Santin's Anna to take the 7th race. Luca Panici was the winning jockey for owner-trainer Jessica Campitelli. Coco's Cat returned $21.40 for the win. And on to the 8th race, a $25,000 maiden claimer. 3-year-old fillies will be going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf course. Scratch the 5, the 13, and the 14. That means the 15 does get in.
They're off. Forever Lily is sent out fast from the inside. Farther out come Successful Diva and Mama's Favorite. They'll be second and third early, but Forever Lily is just flying in the early stages here, just speeding away by 4 lengths into the turn at a breakneck pace. And then comes Palace of Nowhere, who's running in 4th position early on, 5.5 lengths off the lead. Right alongside is Ready to Do This as they make their way around the turn. Then it's 3 lengths back to You All Talking to Me, followed by Saver's Choice to the inside, and then comes Caribbean Princess, Stroke Play Di Cayagua to the outside, and then back to the Forks as they make their way to the back stretch. And at the back of the field is Gold Celebrity, 22 and 4 the opening quarter mile for long shot Forever Lily, who leads the way by 2.5 lengths up the back stretch. Then it's Mama's Favorite, second, Successful Diva, running in third by 2.5. Followed by Ready to Do This, Palace of Nowhere to the inside. You All Talking to Me is after that, racing 7 lengths off the lead. Then it's Caribbean Princess. Stroke Play has about 9 lengths to make up. Di Cayagua's next, and then comes Gold Celebrity. The Forks and Saver's Choice, 46 and 3 for the half mile in this 99-1 long shot. Forever Lily continues to lead the way by 1.5 lengths on the far turn. And now the pack starts to close in. Forever Lily about to lose the lead here as they come to the top of the stretch. Palace of Nowhere makes first run on the outside, and getting in tight quarters there and getting in traffic in between horses was Mama's Favorite on the far outside. Caribbean Princess comes on and Stroke Play down the center of the course. Palace of Nowhere, Caribbean Princess, Stroke Play on the far outside. These 3 coming down to the line. Palace of Nowhere has the lead close to home. Stroke Play on the outside. These 2 hit the wire together. Caribbean Princess third, then either You All Talking to Me or Gold Celebrity.
The even money favorite Stroke Play just gets up at the wire, nosing out 70-1 shot. Palace of Nowhere in the 8th race. Julian Leperoux was the winning jockey for trainer Ian Wilkes and owner A. Stevens Miles Jr. On to the 9th race now, an allowance with an optional claiming tag of $62,500. Fillies and mares 4-year-olds and upward will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course. Scratch the 12, Cajun Sunrise.
They're off. Nish Aurora steps slow to start. Good beginning for it Saturday night from the outside. From the rail, it's She's Spooky sent on through now. These 2 will lead the way early, and Resistivity finds a good spot right behind them to sit third in the initial stages. Black Elegance is 4th to the outside. And then it's Very Few Details, 5th by another 2.5 lengths, followed by North Light. Engagingly is next on the outside, and then Runway Giant down at the rail. Come to Heel and Nish Aurora are next, and the trailer onto the backstretch is Secret Someone. The pace is hot. 22 and 4 was the first quarter. Onto the backstretch they go, and now Black Elegance comes up alongside of She's Spooky to put on the pressure. These 2 head and head up front. It's Saturday night just off of them, running in third up the backstretch. Then Very Few Details. Resistivity sits in 5th and is racing about 4.5 lengths off the lead. And then it's back to North Light, engagingly to the outside. And now Secret Someone gets going and is going by horses on the far outside. Runway Giant, Come to Heel, and Nish Aurora. 45 and 4 the half mile around the far turn. She's Spooky. A 24-1 long shot has opened up a 2.5 length lead as they come to the top of the stretch. Black Elegance and Very Few Details are coming now. Resistivity is 4th on the far outside. She's Spooky's got another furlong to go. Still a 2-length lead. Here's Black Elegance, Resistivity. They're both coming, and they're coming quickly. And here's Resistivity and Julian Leperoux to run by and pull away late to win. She's Spooky looks like she held second in a photo over Black Elegance, and then came Nish Aurora, who rallied late.
Resistivity commandingly runs down the field to take the 9th race. Julian Leperoux gets back-to-back wins on the card. This win is for trainer Mark Cassie and owner Mike Rutherford. Resistivity paid $5 for her win.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Glad to have you back with us. Here is the 10th race, an allowance for 3-year-old fillies. They will be going 7 furlongs on the main track. One change in here to note, blinkers on the 4 making sense.
They're off. Very good start for the favorite Feathered. Feathered comes flying out of the gate. On the inside, Fond of Sarah, though, is going to go up and take the lead. And it's going to be Fond of Sarah who's going to set the pace. Huasca second, Feathered is third. Mamma Mia Maria fourth on the far outside. Zia fifth along the rail. They're a tight pack. The first 5 2 lengths apart. 3 lengths to Making Sense. After that, we come back to Skywarn and Prom Dress at the back of the field as they speed up the backstretch through an opening quarter mile in 22 2/5 seconds. And it is Fond of Sarah and Huasca together, and Feathered is 2 lengths off of them, and she is sitting in third position as they move into the far turn. Mamma Mia Maria next, and then Zia to the inside. 4.5 lengths back to Making Sense, dropping back. Then comes Skywarn and Prom Dress. Around the far turn, Fond of Sarah, Huasca, and these two stride for stride. Feathered surrounded now by Mamma Mia Maria and Zia from the inside. 5 of them right together after a 44 4.5 mile, and Feathered's under a ride there in fourth at the top of the stretch. It is Fond of Sarah off the turn in front. Huasca second, running at her at the 8th pole. Then comes Zia. Feathered is fourth. Still Fond of Sarah. Fond of Sarah and Huasca, these two down to the wire. Still Fond of Sarah. Huasca on the outside. Fond of Sarah looked like she held on. Over Huasca, Zia was third, and Feathered finished fourth.
Fond of Sarah gamely holds on over a rallying Huasca to take the 10th race, scoring her second straight victory here at Gulfstream. Tyler Gaffleone was in the irons for owner, trainer, and breeder Charles Asimakopoulos. And after the race, John Asimakopoulos, assistant trainer to Charles Asimakopoulos, was full of pride for his homebred.
It's great. It's a team effort, and there was some fantastic fillies in here, you know, and I knew she was good, and she amazed me today. You know, like I said, that was a great field. It's a family horse. We bred her. I've got to call my father in about a minute because I'm sure he's ecstatic. So it's just a great day, and this is what it's all about. You know, this makes you come up every morning and makes you smile.
And now for the 11th race, a maiden special weight, 4-year-olds and upward will be going 7.5 furlongs on the turf course.
They're off. Very good start there for Butterfly Strike, who flies out of the gate. Bending also going up and after the lead, and What's Up Big Guy is close up too. Farther out comes Fair Prospect, and then it's Uptown Joe on the inside as they make their way into the turn. Easement is after that, and right alongside of Easement into that turn is Indian Guide. Then we come back to Vea, and it's a 2-length gap back to Carson City Brew. And then it's back to Steel Sky. Generous Kitten did not come out of the gate well in a second last early on, ahead of Good Response at the back of the field. 24 flat was the first quarter, up the backstretch, and it's Butterfly Strike in front. The leader by 1.5 lengths. Bending on the outside, Uptown Joe down at the rail. What's Up Big Guy right behind them. Fair Prospect follows in 5th, 5 lengths off the lead, and then comes Easement on the inside. Vea's next, and then it's Indian Guide. Carson City Brew, break of another 5 lengths more back to Steel Sky. Generous Kittens well behind and just ahead of Good Response. 47 flat for a half mile. Around the far turn, Butterfly Strike and Javier Castellano have a 1.5 lengths lead on Uptown Joe as they round the far turn. And now here comes Carson City Brew unleashing a rally on the far outside. Carson City Brew is wide but charging toward the front runners as they come to the top of the stretch. Carson City Brew on the outside. And down toward the inside, Uptown Joe. Easement trying to squeeze through at the rail. Butterfly Strike's right there fighting on. Butterfly Strike on the outside, Uptown Joe. Easement on the inside, Carson City Brew on the far outside. They're all coming to the wire, and Easement wins it for the Chief. Easement got there in the last strides. And then a photo with Butterfly Strike, Uptown Joe, and Carson City Brew.
Easement edges Butterfly Strike along the rail to take the 11th race. Jose Lezcano was the winning jockey for trainer Alan Jerkins and owner Joseph Shields Jr. Easement paid $13.40 to win. And here are the payoffs from our exotic wagers. The pick 4 of 4, $441.40. There'll be a $100,000 guaranteed jackpot pool for Saturday's late pick 4. The pick 5, 4 of 5, $36, 5 of 5, $4,035.15. There will be a $50,000 guaranteed jackpot pool for Saturday's pick 5. And lastly, the Rainbow 6, 6 of 6 paid $10,611. There will be a $1 million guaranteed jackpot pool for the Rainbow 6 on Saturday. Good luck. That's going to wrap up Friday's action. Tomorrow is Saturday, and we have 12 races on the card, including 3 graded stakes, the Grade 3 Palm Beach, the Grade 2 Swale, and the Grade 2 $300,000 Gulfstream Park Handicap. Wow, what a field we have lined up for this race. The 6-5 morning line favorite is the speedy Private Zone, who will be making his first start for trainer George Navarro. Private Zone is coming off an impressive win in the Grade 1 Cigar Mile last November, where he sprinted off to a 5-length wire-to-wire victory. He also won the Grade 1 Bosberg last year and finished 3rd in the Breeders' Cup Sprint. Honor Code won the Grade 2 Remsen as a 2-year-old and was a prime Triple Crown contender last year before injuring a suspensory. He returned from an 8-month layoff to impressively win an allowance at Aqueduct and will now make his first stakes start since his Remsen victory. He schooled for this race on Thursday and looked phenomenal. Wicked Strong will make his 4-year-old debut in this race as well. He won the Grade 1 Wood Memorial and the Grade 2 Jim Dandy over Belmont Stakes winner Tonalist at 3 before clipping heels and stumbling in September's Jockey Club Gold Cup, unseating jockey Rajiv Mirage. The Colts connections gave him the rest of the year off, and this will be his big comeback race. The Gulfstream Park Handicap will be the 10th race tomorrow. You do not want to miss it or any of the other action on the card. I'll see you here then. Thanks for watching Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Katie Stazak.